So this is the frog escape. For this one, there's a little bit of housekeeping we have to do. Um, we have to set up the scene. So let's add three frogs. So frog, there's a frog. Now what we want to do is we want to raise them up in the air because when we add the pond, they'll get lost. So let's duplicate that frog. Alright, so now we have three frogs. Now let's add a pond. Alright, there's our pond. So I'm going to put our pond in there. Alright, let's make sure the pond is as low as it goes. Alright, we don't want it. Alright, right there. Okay, there's our pond. So now we can grab our frogs. Let's put them down in our area. Alright, there's our three frogs. This one down. Alright, that's right there. So we'll move that one over. We'll move this one over there. And we'll move this one here. There we go. So we have our three frogs. Now we need a snake. There's a snake. The snake over here. Alright, snake's got to come up a little bit. Alright. So there's our snake. So we have our scene set up. We have the three frogs and we have a snake. So what we need is, the book says that we need, at the local lily pond, the frogs enjoy climbing out of the water now and then to warm up in the sun. Of course, you get a bit jumpy when a predator is sighted. At this fine day, a hungry snake wanders onto the scene. Create a world scene similar to the one below. Animate the frogs jump into the pond when the snake approaches. Write a method that turns the snake towards the frog and slides the snake forward. Then have the frogs turn and jump into the pond. Your method should use a parameter. Okay, so we're going to create a world method called approach. All right. So in this case, we have the snake. I'm going to do in order. We're going to have the snake turn to face a frog. So we're going to pick frog 1. And then the snake move forward. Pick a number, any number. And then we're going to go distance 2, frog 1. And we're going to do minus half a meter. All right. And then we're going to have the frog 1, turn to face the pond. All right, the entire pond. And then we're going to have, in a do together, we're going to have the frog move up half a meter. Oh, this is do in order. No, that's right. And we're also going to have up and forward half a meter. Make a copy of that. And then he's going to go down. Now let's check out approach and see if approach works. So I'm going to play it. So he turns face, goes towards it, turns, jumps up and down. All right, so he's not far enough. He didn't go far enough. So let's go approach. Move forward. Let's do this. Frog distance to pond, entire pond, and what we'll do is we'll divide it in two. Alright, so we'll get rid of this one, and we'll make copy. No. Undo. I'll copy the whole thing. So up and then down. So now let's try it. So he goes to snake, he turns, he jumps in the pond. Boop. And we want him to go down further, down a whole meter because he goes in the pond. All right. So turns the pond, jumps back in the water. Boop, he's gone. All right. So that's cool. That worked. So now this is very specific. This is just for frog 1. So what we want to do is we want to add a parameter. It's an object parameter, and we go which frog. All right. And everywhere it says frog, we're going to replace it with which frog. And then which frog, which frog, which frog, and which frog. And then we go which frog and which frog. So now you notice over here there's none, so we can choose frog 1. And then in the world, what we can do is we can pull this over 3 times, choose frog 2, and then we go here and we choose frog 3. And now the snake goes to the first frog, he jumps in. Then he goes to the second frog, he jumps in. Oop, which way is he pointing? Let's look at approach. Oh, here we forgot which frog, right there. Which frog, all right. Now what we'll also have to do is we have to bring the snake up a little bit. Boop. All right. So he goes to the first frog, he jumps in. He goes to the second frog, he jumps in. And then he goes to the third frog, and he jumps in. So no longer are they basking in the sun because the snake chased them all the way. And here in approach, you have a generic method that makes any frog we pick jump in the pond because we use a parameter called which frog. And we called upon it 3 times, and all 3 will do it.